Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to calculate median for a grouped series. So sometimes grouped series is also called as continuous series for it. So it is also called as continuous series. Okay. So what is this continuous series? See, this is lower limit is 0 and 10. Okay. And 10 and 20. The only point you have to note it down here is very important. This 0, 10, and it should start with 10, then 20, 20 start with, and it ends with 30. Okay, like this, it should be continuous here. Otherwise, we have to make it continuous. See, for example, I'm having 0 to 9 and 10 to 19, for example. Then this is not continuous, this is different. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, I am going to find out what is the difference between these two. And I'm going to divide it by 2. I'm going to arrange it. So here, what I'm going to do it here. So leave this one here. Now I'm going to find out, see, for example, it is from 1 to 9 and 10 to 19. If it is there, what is the difference? I'm going to find it out. So the difference is 1 divided by 2. So it is 0.5. So always, whenever I want to make it as a true class interval, I'll write 0.5. Subtract it from the lower limit and add it to the upper end. So it is 9.5. So here, subtract from this, it is 9.5 and it is 19.5. Thus, I make this as the continuous and I will be using it. Okay, so most of the time, continuous is given as it is. If it is not, we have to make it into a true class interval. Okay, that is the first method. You have to be careful. So now, what is the formula we are having is median formula we are going to have. This is called lower limit. This L is called lower limit, n by 2, and CF is cumulative frequency, and F is frequency preceding the median class, and H is the class size. So now this usually this H will be the class size. I'm going to show it how to calculate this particular. I'm going to write one row as this, right? So first of all, I'm going to have the class interval. This, for example, 10 to 20. For example, frequency will be there. That is, see, I'll calculate mid-dex, and no need for a mid-dex. So I'll be having a frequency 7 and cumulative frequency 9, like this. Now, this row I will mark it. From this row only, I'm going to take all these values. How to take these values? Now, what is this L? Okay, L is nothing but the lower limit of the median class. I'll tell you how to mark this median class. Just I'm going to explain the formula. L is equal to this value. Now, n by 2 will be calculating already. Now, cumulative frequency preceding the median class. Okay, that's what is given here. This is not preceding. It is frequency of the median class. Okay, frequency of the median class. This one is frequency of the median class. Now, cumulative frequency of the median class, we are going to find it out how. See, previous some value will be there. See, this is the median class. Previous what is there, that I will take it as CF. Then the particular frequency, I'll take it as F. Okay, this is how you have to remember how to calculate the median for the grouped class interval. Sometimes it's called as the continuous class interval. So what we are going to find out? So find the middle value. So for example, if it is 10 and 20 is there, add these two, divide it by 2, find out the value. Okay, so if you want to have the mid-dex, you can find it out. Otherwise, it is not necessary. Now, find the cumulative frequency. I have to find out the cumulative frequency. This add the class limits and divide by 2 to find the mid-dex will be useful when we have a sum to find out mean, median, and mode together. Okay, so now if it is given separately to find out the median, this particular step you can omit it. Okay, so now find cumulative frequency. So now we are going to find out the cumulative frequency. Calculate n by 2. Here we are going to calculate n by 2. It is not n plus 1. Here we have to calculate n by 2. Then find the value in the cumulative frequency which is greater than or equal to n by 2. Then mark the row as the median class. then find the value of median using the formula. This is what we are going to demonstrate in this example here. So here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to omit one step which says find the midtext. It is not necessary for this particular exam because it is asked only to find out the median. If it is asked you to find out mean, median, mode in only one table, then I'm going to introduce a column called midtext here. It is not necessary now. So now, first check whether it is arranged. Okay, it is arranged already. If it is not, you have to arrange it pairwise. Then I'm going to find out the cumulative frequency as usual. So it is 3 as it is. Then 3 and 4, I'm going to add it. So it is 7. Then it is added. So it is 12. Then add it. It is 22. And you add it. It is 31. Okay, so now what I'm going to find out the next step. Next step is to find out what is called n by 2. It is not n plus 1 by 2. We have to calculate n by 2. N is equal to 31 divided by 2. Now 15, okay, 0.5. Now this particular 15.5 I should find out in this cumulative frequency column. Okay, that's what is important here. So I'm going to find out here in cumulative frequency whether 15.5 is here. No. 15.5 is no. 15.5 here. No. 15.5 comes here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this particular thing as the median class. Okay, now I will mark this. Okay, so I will mark this as a square and I'm going to call this as the median class. I'm going to call this as median class. So what are all the value? I'm going to write it here now. It is from the median class. So what I'm going to do it here, I'm going to calculate the value. First, I'm going to calculate what is L. L is the lower limit of the median class, which is nothing but the value 45 is the lower. Okay, now I'm going to write 45 here. Then what is my cumulative frequency? What is my n by 2? Already we have got it here. Now what is my cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency is preceding the median class. So what I'm going to find out, which is preceding, I'm going to find it out here. So this is the median class. Now preceding cumulative frequency is 12. That's what is important. So now cumulative frequency is 12. Then what I'm going to do is here, I'm going to find out what is F here. What's my F? F is the frequency of the median. So I'll call this as F. I'll call this as cumulative frequency. I'll call this as L. Okay. So I'm going to write this. So now this is step. Now class width is nothing but H. H is nothing but median class width. Very, very important. Don't see others here. We have to see median class. Sometimes this will be 5 and median class will be 10. Sometimes it is a chance that they will give this separately. So now here you have to check. So my H value is 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a formula, just substitute. It is very simple to substitute in the formula. So my median, okay, is equal to L plus, so it is n by 2 minus CF, okay, divided by F into H. That's what we are going to do, right? So now what is my L value? L value is 45. Then plus n by 2, I already got it as 15.5. Okay, now n by 2 is directly I'm writing. So now what is cumulative frequency? Now it is 12 divided by, now this is frequency of the model class is 10. Now this is 5. So what I'm going to do is here 45 I'll write plus 15.5, 12 means I'll get 3.5 into this will go here. So now 5 I'm not writing it here. I will cancel this by 2. So I get 2 here. So now 45 plus I'm going to find out what's 3.5 divided by 2. 1 2s are 2, then 1, then I'm having 15. So I'm having 0.7. Okay, then 1 that I'm having, so 1.75. So I'm writing 1.75. Then my median value comes around 46.75. That is your answer. This is how we will calculate median for the grouped, or sometimes we'll call it as the continuous class interval. Okay, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.